Good morning, everybody. This is Friday morning, September 29th. It's a little after 10. I'm sitting in my coach all by myself because Patty is at her office working, and she's allowing me to take the coach out to Lakeside, New York State Park on Lake Ontario for our weekend trip that we have been looking forward to for a while. As we try to get used to this coach and try to work out all the bugs that we need to work out before we hit the road in retirement, we wanted to make sure that we do a little bit of everything. And as you know, we've only been out 3 times with this coach. First time, we went down to Stony Brook, New York State Park, which was an absolutely beautiful place. It's forested and lots of hiking trails. And we went with some very dear friends, Mark and Linda Hines, who camped right across from us. Then recently, we just went to Keuka Lake State Park and was able to do a wine tour, which was our last video. And today we're going out to Lakeside. I'm driving out, I'm getting set up. Patty will join me. She'll arrive out there someplace around 6 o'clock, and we're really looking forward to this. So I have the coach ready to go. I've got the slides in. I've got it loaded with food, water, the important things. And I'm just waiting now for a couple more hours to leave. I just spoke with Lakeside, and they do allow early check-in as long as the site is open. And I'm quite confident our site will be open in an hour or so. But I'm probably going to get out there someplace around 1 o'clock, I think, and try to get this thing set up in the beautiful sunshine. And that way, I can get in some of those views of Lake Ontario. So I hope you enjoy riding along with me this morning. I sure do miss her when she's not with me, but I also love driving this coach, and I'm really looking forward to this trip out there. It's not all that far. It's going to take us roughly around 40 minutes of driving time, and no major highway. We're going to drive by the country club where I enjoy golf once or twice a week, and we have a group that plays every Tuesday, and I absolutely enjoy being there. Enjoy the guys, and I just love that golf course. But anyways, thanks for following along. Hang on tight. It may get bumpy because the roads are not that good out there, but I'll try to show you some dash cam video as I drive. So hope to see you soon. Check back with us here in the next segment, and we should be all set up. Okay? Thanks for following. Okay, we just pulled in. I just done the check-in, and I am driving to my site. So it's rainy, very, very light rain. It's cool. There's not much wind, but we have some forecast for some thunderstorms, possibly later this afternoon. The lady here at the desk said about 4 o'clock, I think, 4 o'clock. So I'm heading over to the site now. The dash cam stopped on me, and so I didn't really get good photos of the drive, but we got a little bit, I believe, and we got her plugged in now to an outlet, so we'll get some pictures of driving to our site with it. So we'll be back with you soon. Well, we're all set up. We're here at Lakeside, and it's just finished raining, but there's another storm coming. You can hear the thunder coming up here on Lake Ontario. There's our campsite over here. And as you can see, the only downfall is we're kind of close to the bathhouse, but it's not a big deal. But we had some other coaches pull in here just a little while ago. There's one right there and the other one just across the street from us. There is absolutely nobody parked behind us. So that's a good thing. But we're going to take a walk up the road and see if we can get down here to the lakeshore a little bit before that storm gets. And as you can see, I got my Syracuse orange rain jacket on. So hopefully the Orange take care of business down at North Carolina this weekend. That'll be a Saturday afternoon game, and unfortunately I'm going to have to miss it. But we'll get down over here so we can get a look at that storm going across Lake Ontario. All right, I just made it over to the shoreline. As you can see over my shoulder behind me there, that's a pretty good storm that's brewing out there. And it's coming from the Niagara Falls area and working its way down Lake Ontario. Niagara Falls that way, it's only, I want to say about maybe 40 miles from us. So this right here is actually the north coast of the United States. A lot of people don't know that, but we've called it the North Coast for a long, long time here in Rochester. But I do see some boats out way down that way, and I am shocked that there's anything out there with that storm brewing. Although the lake is pretty flat, you would think that the boats would want to be at safe harbor right now. This storm over across the way here, there's one here and there's another one coming up here. But this one over here, I have seen frequent lightning out in front of it. So we're not going to stray too far away from our motorhome right now. But I just did want to walk down here. Patty's going to arrive in about another 2 hours, and I'll walk over to the gate and meet her as long as it's not thunder and lightning. A little rain don't bother me. Been out in the rain many times. But I sure as heck wouldn't want to be fishing out there in the middle of the lake right now. Anyways, we'll talk to you later. Good morning. That was a pretty rough night last night. Patty showed up about 6:30, and we had about enough time to fix dinner and then kind of relax in the coach. And then last night, when we were about ready to go to bed, a huge thunderstorm came through. Probably one of those thunderstorms that I showed you in the last video, the last segment. That came rolling down Lake Ontario. And as you can see today behind me, we have a lot of whitecaps and a lot of wind. And we'll put it over on the vegetation over here so you can see how much the wind's blowing. You might even hear it in the microphone. But the sky is breaking up. It's going to get sunny today. And we just might do an Apple Fest. We're not sure. But hopefully we will. So stick around and let's see if we do the Apple Fest today. I just had to come down here and show you what the lake's doing today. It's getting pretty roiled up here. Betty's screaming at me. She's over here off camera screaming at me to get away because I'm going to get wet. Ain't going to happen, I hope. Anyways, the lake is really roiling up right now. As you can see, it's kind of dark and cloudy. And I'll turn this camera around here so you can see it. Here we go at about 9 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning here on Lake Ontario. And we just walked down the little trail that we had here in the steps. And I'm actually going to turn the camera just on Patty so you can see where we came down. Notice I did not do close-up because she'd kill me right now because she is completely without makeup. And she's in her natural state. But this lake is really rolling good right now. And we just climbed up the bank from the lake, and now we're headed back in to our home, our motor home. And I just thought you might want to see a little bit of the campground here.
And the sun's coming out.
The sun is coming out. Yeah. We have two other coaches that have joined the party here. And we're right up around the corner. Look at that squirrel. Okay, I gotta stop this and show you this. There he goes. A black squirrel. I want to see if I can get close enough to get a good shot. This is a black squirrel with a white tail. And as many years as I have been alive, I haven't seen one of these. Isn't that pretty amazing? I wonder if his mother was bred by a male skunk. Well, there you go. That's something you don't see every day. A black squirrel with a white tip on the tail. That was pretty weird. And Patty went ahead to go in the coach. But guess what? She does not have her key. So she's over here taking care of some business. Getting water off the mat. We're gonna check out around the coach here. She's already walking ahead of me. We're gonna see how Holly made out in that wind last night. I think she was fine. Now, as we were walking over here on the road, there looked like a limb up here. It looked like it was on the coach, but it's not. So there's nothing to worry about. She's gonna check out the power supply. And thank you. I come up with them every now and then. And when I came and set up yesterday and put my surge protector, I knew it was going to rain, so I added a little extra protection with a big Ziploc bag with a hole cut in it. But it looked like somebody left a coffee can here. I don't know if it's covering up a pipe. It probably is. I mean, there's a... It is not. So we'll pick it up and we'll throw it away. Because we have the dumpster right next to us. So I guess we'll go inside and try to figure out what the rest of the game plan is. But it just might be an apple festival today.
Hi, people.
Oh, that was good. Cut. Oh man, this is take two. Maybe
You started out.
Maybe 3 or 4. We just got back from the Hilton Apple Fest, and it was really a good time there.
A lot of people.
A lot of people. And we drove around looking for a place to park. We finally found one about, maybe a half mile, 3/4 of a mile
Yeah.
from the festival. But that's not a problem. We're used to walking. So we walked over and walked around the fest and had a good time. And the sun is right in my eyes. I don't like wearing sunglasses when I'm on here. But she likes wearing sunglasses. Those are my favorite sunglasses on her. She wore those sunglasses, I think, the 2nd or 3rd time we ever went out. And
That's how old they are.
they're old. They're old. That was back in 2000. So, but anyways, we did go to the Hilton Apple Fest. We walked around. We listened to some music. We watched some kids being entertained. We walked through several of the arts and crafts booths, and we did purchase something. We purchased a sunflower on a stick. which I think we're going to have our name painted on it, and then we're going to put it in front of Holly whenever we're camping, just so that people know that we're good people that like to make friends, and we like sunflowers, and we're kind of weird.
Mostly the latter.
While we were there, it's kind of funny because we're probably, what, 45 miles from home. Lakeside's not that far from where we live in Gates. So the first people we ran into, which you will see, or which you have seen when you get to this point, is our next door neighbor. And then we also ran into our old next door
neighbor.
And he was there with his two daughters, and Patty and I had the pleasure of helping them plan the Disney trip for the family. And so we got a lot of feedback from the girls, which you probably already saw. So at this point we want to say hi Alexis, hi Gianna.
Hi Alexis, hi Gianna.
I told you you'd be on YouTube. And we also ran into somebody that was part of Patty's life like 30 years ago.
30 years ago.
And her name?
Shirley Schultz.
Shirley Schultz.
Worked with her in the operating room.
And I got her permission to put that clip on YouTube. So, hi Shirley.
Hi Shirley.
And we did buy an apple pie.
We bought an apple pie, a very expensive apple pie.
It's not very expensive. It cost you that much to make it. It was only $12.
Okay, well,
You know.
I don't know that it would have cost me $12, but we're getting attacked by bees here.
Yeah, Patty's got a bee phobia, and the bees are around.
Bad time of year for bees.
I just killed one. I'm probably gonna have to kill this one too, because he's just kind of buzzing.
Annoying.
Yeah, he's annoying. But we just wanted to close this up here back at the campsite. As you can see from the sun, this is an absolutely gorgeous day after the rainy night, the thunderstorms that pulled through our campsite last night, and the wind was horrendous.
No wind now.
No wind now.
We may even build a fire later, but we don't have any wood.
We don't
so
really
I
have
don't
any
think that
fire
we're
wood.
going to-
So I think before I have another beer, we'll probably go looking for firewood, because
because you forgot to bring it.
yes, I did. I forgot to bring it, and technically we're not supposed to transport it that far anyways in New York State. So it's probably a good thing I forgot, because I don't want to go to jail. But anyways,
Over wood.
but anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed yet, which I've got 2 subscribers right now. We got 2.
Wow. Like us, guys. We're weird.
2 subscribers, myself and my son. So who wants to be number 3? But anyways, thanks for following along, because this is how we roll.
This is how we roll.
Bye.